So we close over 100 SaaS clients on high level, and I want to be able to share just some things that I've learned to cut your guys' learning curve. And I'm going to share more on that in the end when it comes down to retention. So retention will be a lot of keys that you're going to learn from it. And as we're growing, it's a lot of trial and error that we've done, and we've lost a handful of clients, but then we've continued to gain more, and then we're able to keep them longer, month to month. But before I even go this, it's going to be hard to sell the first, the 10th, the 100th until you've really understood this and start to master this over time. So I talk about these different pillars: identity, beliefs, emotions, and then action. Okay. What you identify yourself as, how you see yourself, really shapes your belief, which your beliefs also go around how you're able to manage your emotions. We're called to manage our emotions, not our emotions to manage us, which eventually gets us to take action. Because at the end of all this, it's really about the action we take, the outreach, the consistently getting no's, and us also having to do follow-ups. And month to month to month, you're going to feel discouraged. Many times where I wanted to pivot my business model, and then you just stay consistent, there is so much momentum. Like, I once heard this quote where it said that you should start marketing today, reaching out today, doing follow-ups today. 30 days from now, you'll thank yourself. This is where it's at. Master these. I'll talk a lot about this on this channel and as I continue to go through these videos. But I wanted to share this because once you start to over time master these, again, getting your first, your 10th, your 100th, it'll be a lot simpler. Okay. So let's talk about the three things we're going to talk about today. What is your offer? What are you selling? What is the solution? What is your client acquisition process, your sales and marketing assets, the process, and then how do you actually keep clients? Because you do all this work to market and get a client, but if you can't retain more than half your clients, you're just in this consistent circle of just doing this versus retaining them, actually getting them good results. They're happy about it. They're willing to stay on. So again, we're going to talk about these three things, and I'm going to keep it very, very simple. Niche real quick. The niche that we're kind of going down into, and I'm going to probably give you guys a case study. I'll probably do a separate video on a case study, but I'll share a bit about it here. The niche, any business that provides a service or sells digital products. Very, very simple when you're reselling software and doing the SaaS play. For this and our offer, it's mainly anyone that's selling any type of service, B2B, or selling digital products that give us leverage to be able to leverage the tools. So that's a niche. I'll give you guys a couple niches here. Pause this, screenshot this, different options that you guys can use for niches. Again, these are local businesses that you can offer high level or the software as a service. So this is it, okay? Again, not too crazy. So many different niches that work. These are just a handful of them. You have to pick a niche to be able to position an offer around. So what is the offer? I go, and I think this is very, very simple, especially in the market and where the market sophistication is going for the low-hanging fruit. High Level does so many things, and you guys can see all the different things that it does and compared to what other softwares are charging on the marketplace. So there's website hosting, funnel building, email automation, SMS automation, membership hosting, CRM, which is customer relationship management. Organize your leads, nurture them. It has all this. Figure out what is that low-hanging fruit, and I think these are the low-hanging fruits that you can get your foot in the door to see if you can offer a better solution and also save people money. That's what we do. It's like, hey, how much are you paying for your tech stack, your software? We can save you money here, there. This is a better option as well because of this and that. So would you be open to it? And the thing about the offer is you want to only sell one or two solutions. Don't try to sell everything. I give this to you guys so you guys can know what it has and what it can do, but really sell one or two solutions, because when you start to sell everything, you really sell nothing. They're just saying that when you try to serve everyone, you'll serve no one. Okay, and you might not be assigned or called to serve everyone, but you are called and assigned to serve someone. So focus on one or two solutions. And that's what I'm sharing here. Figure out what that is and then build a solution around one of these. Like website hosting, people don't care about a website. They care that you can make money, sales, get leads through a website. So again, the low-hanging fruit is the website, but that's not the solution. So it's figuring out what that solution is. Okay, I can go deeper on this, but again, this is just an overview of how we're able to do this. So the first thing is mastering and figuring out the offer. I'll do a video mainly diving deep on offers and building different offers around this and even a case study. But again, this is where we can do the initial setup or the sale. Let's say you're charging upfront 1 to 2 grand just to set all this up. And then there's two ways you can go: the software route, which is low ticket, or your service route, which is high ticket. What if you're able to stack both? So a quick case study is, let's say, for example, like us, let's say it's cleaning biz. Our high ticket offer is, whether it's a few $100 to 1,000 or so, is running Google ads. That's the high ticket service offer. But on the low ticket offer, it's paying for the software so we can nurture your leads and get it organized. Because if we're going to be getting you leads with Google ads, we should also have a back end that's going to nurture them, capture them, nurture them, and then also giving you a follow-up sequences and everything that you need. So imagine you're not just making money off the high ticket service, but also the low ticket, which is the software. And I think this eco stack is great because if you're no longer offering them a service that gets some leads, at least they're going to stick with the software. So it's mainly on autopilot. Okay, this is the monthly recurring revenue, and you build something so good that that business loves, and you've built all their assets into it, they're going to stick and stay. Usually with software, as long as they see the value in it and it's helping them in their business, like me, I stay on software for years as long as all my assets and everything are on it. Super, super simple. A great way is to get in with the software, and that's what we did. So we got in with like a CRM software, got the low ticket, and then we upsell the high ticket service, which is like, well, now we can help you get more contacts because we've set this up. So there's so many ways, and again, these are different industries you can get into. Think about what is that low-hanging fruit with the software, and then what can you provide as a solution to help them allow the software to, again, be not just profitable, but valuable. Okay, so this is where we do the offer. There's a whole client acquisition, and I teach on this. It's figuring out what is your social media channel, Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever that is, into a DM, direct message conversation, that eventually gets into a book call where you're demonstrating the service, demonstrating the product, demonstrating what you're going to be offering. And then it goes into what I call it a leverage offer. Because long term, you want to be able to scale this. So what does that look like? Okay, leverage offer, leverage community. So this is like the whole client acquisition process from nurture all the way to conversion processes. Nurture, attention to conversion process. Okay, this is the simple getting clients. This is, again, the second pillar that we're talking about when it comes to getting your first 100 SaaS clients. Okay, and then I have a lot of videos here on the channel that talks about the different client acquisition. If you guys are part of our community, we go even deeper onto client acquisition on such a deeper scale. But these are a lot of the step-by-step case studies that I do to be able to get it. Okay, and I've been kind of documenting that journey just to get started and going. Client acquisition. Here's a little key I wanted to share with y'all about it. Do one-on-one demos for as long as you can, until it becomes like it doesn't even make sense with how much you're getting paid anymore. Then offer a free 30-minute onboarding call as you scale. Very, very simple. This is what I would do. Like if you wanted to get to your first 100, just continue to do one-on-ones. I'm still doing one-on-ones in this season until we get a solid 100 active paying us. Okay, and we're not too far. If I continue to do this, and maybe if we start doing ad spend, and another thing is people are saying, well, you should do ad spend right away, paid ads. We've been really dialing in on our offer until we start scaling that. And I've been just getting a lot of feedback. And what I like about the one-on-one demos is you get so much feedback on those calls to understand what your ideal client actually wants. And that's what I like about it is we get so much feedback. This is what they need. This is what we want. This is what we're going to go back. We're going to start building this. We're going to set them up. And they're just going to stay longer. Do as many one-on-one demonstration demos as long as you can, and then offer a free 30-minute once they decide. So now you sell them, and then the selling point is like, here it is. Here's the case studies, because you guys have all these case studies, testimonies from your first X amount of people. Let's say it's your first 100. You're getting results for them. It's a lot easier to sell, and then just offer a 30-minute onboarding as soon as they lock in. Best thing that you can do to keep retention going, okay? And then from there, some more retention things that we're learning is you want to develop a world-class onboarding system. Okay, you want to be able to set also clear expectations. You want over-communication and constant contact with them. This stuff that we're offering on a support level. You want to be able to get their first one fast. If you could do this, they're going to stay. And then you want to continue to develop valuable resources over time, which keeps the retention. And yeah, these are the 3 pillars that we're going to be talking about. And retention is key because let me just share this last part. It's twice as much work to get a new sale, convert somebody from say, hey, this is what we're selling, to actually getting them through the sales process and selling them and getting them to purchase. It's another to just continue to work on your current clients that are already paying you and get them to stay, and then get them to refer somebody. Like, so if I were to start all over, I'd work hard on making sure that every single client that comes in, we onboard them correctly, get on these calls with them, make sure that, again, we offer them a world-class offer. And then from there, we want to make sure that we're actually setting them up for success to retain them up front, because it's twice as work to get a new lead, get a new sale, than it is to retain them. Cool. So 3 things today we talked about: get a really good offer, find a solid client acquisition process, and then figuring out how to keep them and retain them month to month to month. And I'll go deeper on this. This is something on how we're able to close our first 100, but now it's to keep it and then to scale and then 10x it. Cool. If you guys enjoyed this, let us know below. Any questions, drop a comment, and I look forward to being able to serve y'all. Have a great week. God bless you. Bye-bye.